Welcome to the video. Project code ITPHP06. Project title: A computing budget allocation method for minimizing EV charging cost using uncertain wind power. Okay. Let's. It's a basic sharing parking platform. It's used as a it's an electric vehicle sharing platform. Let's consider a parking space. Okay, wait a second. A parking space, for example, you have a parking space, parking space owner who wants to say, uh, rent his place for parking with the electric charge board. So a customer buyer who wants to park at the near place, he wants to charge in a nearest place. So he approaching the charging port parking. So this is a parking space, parking space and owner, parking space customer. Okay. Mm, the same we going to analyze the overall parking space allocation for kind of a vehicle and size of the vehicle. These are the rules based technique. In this project we're going to perform parking allocation for electric vehicles. Today many of the use electric vehicles for they need a charging port with an electric parking. Existing system don't have an social order. It don't have an parking space for the electric vehicles. So we're going to allocate in a simpler way in our proposed system. It cannot use an sustainable way in existing system. So we're going to handle in a different way in proposed system. Existing the drawbacks, it's not represented clearly. It is not an having authorized parking slots for with the charging ports. So we cannot find a charging port parking. So we're going to implement in a simpler way. It is complex to use. You don't have a reserve parking timing. So we're going to have a reserve parking timing in this new proposed system. A proposed system we handled in by two methods. Persons are using who is parking space owner, and another one is parking space customer. They both are having we connect the both people to have a place. We also securing the parking space owner details from customer, so for the privacy of the owner. And we park in an efficient way in allocations. Okay. in proposed in proposed system, it can be measured by maps with charging port nearest locations, and it has an authorized parking slots and authorized address. It also has a simpler UI, and it is reserved for parking at a particular timing. Okay. In existing system, they use optimal computing budget allocation for maximizing probability of the corrections, and these are the basic algorithms or techniques are used in existing system. It is not efficient, so we go into a new method. In this proposed system, we use Hungarian optimization method. It is used efficiently for allocations and in an optimal way. So, okay, this is the architecture diagram. This parking space owner going to register or login. You can user can in a parking space with charging port. Okay, they he can parking space owner can view the users using his parking space. Okay, user user can register login and view parking space availability near to him. And registration login handled by admin by authentication. Okay, and application is used. It can allocate parking space uh, because in EV charging uh, parking space are not available, so it allocates the parking space with charging ports. It can reduce the traffic because due to parking in an unregular way, the traffic occurs. So we parking can manage, so it can reduce the traffic. Okay. Future enhancement, it can be implemented with IoT by parking in a particular places by car size and by allocating the tools and it use automation. These are the future enhancement. Software technologies used HTML as layout, and HTML is a web page creation for layout for websites, and CSS for designing, for coloring, like that. Bootstrap is like a CSS. And we use JavaScript, jQuery. JavaScript is for handling the functions of the front end, and jQuery is also similar to JavaScript. Software technologies, we use PHP and MySQL as backend, and Notepad, XAMPP as software used. Okay, PHP is a server-side language which can handle a server and posting a queries and getting the data. Okay, MySQL is a database which handles a collection of data. Okay, Notepad is used as a text editor. We can use any text editor, and XAMPP is a server. That's all. Hardware use Pentium. RAM we use 4 GB RAM, necessarily compulsorily maintained, and monitor we have 15-inch color. Hard disk we have 40 GB. Okay, that's all. That's all the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you.